All right, and we're live. Good morning, Radiant Health Blueprint. Yeah, good morning. Thanks for being flexible. I know a lot of you watch the replays anyway, so I didn't want to try and do the meditation this morning with my daughter here. So I just had to rearrange some things, and here we are. So let's jump right into it. For those of you watching the replay, thanks for tuning in. For anyone who's tuning in live, happy Friday, and thanks for being here. So I'm never in jeans, and I'm like, yay, I have places to put my hands. It's so cool. So today we're gonna do a heart space meditation. I've been working a lot in the heart this week, so I tend to bring here to you what I'm working with. And so I hope this resonates with you. Really, this is something that you can come back to, just like a lot of the other meditations, but come back to this one as many times as you want to throughout the day. If you feel disconnected, if you're feeling any of those really intense emotions, we're in eclipse season, so intense emotions are more likely to come up now for the next 10 days or so. And it's always good to just bring yourself back home. We live in our whole body, but a lot of our ability to transcend some of those just more uncomfortable emotions, they're not bad, they're not wrong, but when I lose my patience and want to lash out, or when I just get really, really sad and down about something, I like to just take a few minutes and chill. I like to put my feet on the ground. If you have a body of water too, it's always good to place your feet in water, and you can allow those emotions to flow a little bit more. But bringing yourself back to your heart space is often a way to allow yourself to express those emotions to their full expression wherever they need to go, and hopefully to not lash out and do things that don't feel so good afterwards if we do end up lashing out at someone or just losing our patience. We find the transcendence of forgiveness and compassion and just acceptance of the moment. Accepting what is in the moment is so much of, it's such a powerful thing to just acknowledge what's up, to just be with it, say, I love you, I see you, I accept you. Oftentimes we get triggered by things that aren't even really about the situation, right? Like we get triggered by memories that we had and by emotions that are stored in the body, or that's what comes up when we get triggered. So just be easy on yourself these next 10 days as we're transitioning through this eclipse season and really just wrapping up the whole year of 2020. It hasn't been an easy ride for any of us. So bringing ourselves back to a place of love and compassion is a great practice that we can all be practicing to hold on to ourselves and others during this time. So go ahead and either find your feet on the ground with your feet about shoulder width wide if you're standing up. If you're sitting down, uncross your legs and have both of your feet on the floor. And if you're laying down, go ahead and do that. Just lay back, relax, and find a comfortable position laying down. So begin to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and let it all go. One more time, in through your nose and let it all go. So if you need to do a couple more of those releasing breaths, feel free to do that. Otherwise, find your inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, float your eyes closed and just begin to find that peace, that sense of stillness, this quiet place, honoring yourself and your willingness to give yourself this space and time to go inward. So as you begin and continue to breathe, I want you to imagine this ball of energy right in the middle of your chest. So it's not where your physical heart is. It's right in the middle of your chest bone. You can even touch it or just imagine this ball of energy right in the center of your heart space. So I want you to imagine this silver cord attached to this energy ball, and go ahead and send it down through the center of your body, like as on the line that your spine runs, all the way out through your groin, between your legs, into the center of the earth. I like to tie mine and ground mine into a crystal cavern, but you can tie yours all the way around to whatever the deepest place in the earth, the most beautiful place in the earth that you can imagine. Just take that silver cord, take it into the earth deep, loop it, tie it around a crystal or a rock or an element of your choosing. Bring it all the way back up. We're going to pass through the heart space, continue up the spine, out through your crown, and allow that silver cord to shoot out in space. Tie it on to source energy. So just loop it around, anchor it up into source energy, and then bring it all the way back down, reconnecting it back into the center heart space. So you're anchored into the earth and anchored all the way to source energy up above. So you're anchored in, you're balanced, and both of these ends of the silver line are attaching right in your heart space. So just allow that energy to circulate in the loop and just start to feel it. Feel it going down into the earth and coming back up, and it's this infinite source of energy that we're always connected to. We're always connected to the earth. The earth is our big, huge supporter here in a physical body, and source energy is what is always guiding us, always connecting with us, always sending us messages. And that's how we access these messages, is through the heart space. So just continue to breathe. Breathe into your chest, expanding it. And let's take a courageous step inward. And I want you to just bring attention to this heart space, to this little ball of energy that we brought attention to in the beginning, and just get curious and notice what is present right now. I'm actually feeling a lot of emotion come up. This is a very tender spot, and a lot of us have a lot of protection around it. So when we are asked to go into this space, a lot of emotion can come up. Don't put a story to it. If there is something that you're mentally, consciously, intellectually feeling, just notice it. Maybe think it. But just be present with this powerful energy center in your body. So get curious as you begin to feel more and more what it feels like to be in this heart space. And if you can, with every breath, just imagining it opening bigger and bigger. You're safe, you're protected, You've got your heart space anchored into the earth, which is all loving and all supporting, and anchored up into source energy, which is shining down on you with so much love and compassion. So you're in this safe space. And just allow it to open and allow this energy to run through this loop up and down. And now just feel this music, allowing it to break up any energy that's stuck, allowing it to let this loop of energy flow more freely from source energy down into the earth and back around. And just sink into anything that comes up for you. Continue to breathe. Allow the sound of the rattle to break any fear up. To help let go of any thoughts and emotions that might come up but are no longer needed. Thank them, release them. Allow love to come in. Maybe you're being called to forgive yourself or someone in your life. Send some forgiveness out. Bring forgiveness in. Allow the sounds of the spiraling energy to take whatever you don't need in your heart space and release it, leaving room for more compassion, for more gratitude, for more love. Breathing in through your nose, expanding your heart space. And breathing out. Continue to breathe here. Witnessing, courageously opening your heart space. So trace this silver cord one more time down from your heart space deep into the earth. If you connected it to a crystal or a rock, some kind of element, just go ahead and unloop it and bring it back up, withdrawing it all back into your heart space. And go ahead and trace it all the way up through your spine, out through your crown, up to source energy. And allowing it to retract all the way back down into your heart space. Allow this ball of energy to just be, to shine, to feel. Acknowledging that this is a safe space to be. It takes courage to go in. It takes courage to release things that we hold on to. And it takes almost more courage to invite those healing energies in of love and compassion and joy and pleasure and gratitude. I just want to thank you and acknowledge you for giving yourself the opportunity to go inward today and get curious and be present with this sacred space that is our heart space. So lay one hand over the other on the center of your chest to close out this meditation. Maybe moving your hands in gentle circles in a circular motion. Just massaging this area. Somatically acknowledging your work today with your heart space. And we'll close with the vibration of Om, which is the vibration of love, and it resonates from this heart space. So deep inhale. And flip your eyes open when you're ready. Thank you for being present. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week.